Howdy guys, and welcome back to another Dishonored 2 video. And we're gonna continue on with this mission that I haven't finished just yet because of
When I think about it,
obvious
your presence
reasons.
implies a great deal. It's very
That,
impressive that you survived Delilah and made it down here to Karnak, all without the aid
disclaimers of course. Sorry, I need to remember to mention these each time.
The space behind the walls.
Yeah, each time I wind up starting an episode, that I have not only already played Dishonored 2, I am not all that good at it at times, because I'll just do some, like, stupidest stuff.
In part, I made this place for luxury and spectacle, I
Just
suppose, but it's more than that.
some horrible,
This place is
horrible
a
moments that
testament to engineering itself.
I should feel bad. Take this back up. Right.
I sense you. I know
So
where you
now,
are.
all the way around here. Need those, but there's a note.
What
You wanna take
cruelty is
look at
this?
that?
With this machine, maybe you won't have to die after all, Jindosh.
Uh-huh. Let's see.
You're quite close now. I can't remember any other visitor getting so far.
I mean, it's not that hard, to be honest. It's, you just kinda,
Do you feel pride? Anticipation?
just kinda go around.
This
Yeah.
could be the end of the
Oh.
Isles.
I don't think I've ever found that painting. And that just shows how much I pay attention.
And closer. I'm waiting.
Yep,
At
that,
last, Imperial Majesty found me. You realize you're only the second person to set foot in this room, the most sophisticated laboratory in the Isles. Please, try not to damage anything.
no. I wanna,
Clockwork soldiers, dispatch this intruder. Detached. Amplified. Now, visitor is another test of the
yeah.
clockwork soldiers. Each place better.
Ah. That, well, that made
Registered.
only does keep me from the distance.
Triggering electrostatic quarry. Stand clear. Damage by power button perception.
I'm now out of arrows, because I'm a horrible shot.
Alternative tactical mode. Display back and shut it down. Protection without safety. Okay, the machine has detected something.
Oh, why, thank you, Mr. Robot, for,
Combat Protocol 8. Playback for unambiguous enemy.
yep, alright. And, droop. That, and anything else? I gotta go take a him, go take a him, I gotta take care of him too. I'm mistaken or something, but it might be upstairs. Yeah, I think it's upstairs. Alright, so the upstairs, which is there actually, like, is there actually stairs to get up there? Or do I have to take, just have to take, oh yeah, alright, I mean,
This must be the electroshock machine Jindosh mentioned.
yep. Let me go up one floor. Let's see, am I going to spare him or am I going to kill him? Because it can be kind of a hassle sometimes to spare him, but yeah, you know what, I'll
Kieran Jindosh.
hello. I could have snuck up on you.
Magnificent
But I'm not
home,
going
so
to.
surely you must know I'm a formidable.
Yes, you are. I didn't expect him to shoot 3 times. I wanted to have a good old hand-to-hand right there with him, but he said no, and then he shot me. Which, if you think about it, is actually the smartest choice if you get stuck into one of those situations. If somebody challenges you to a hand-to-hand combat, like back when, and you had like a crossbow, or like something that's like, that was projectile-based, just shoot the guy. That's all you needed to do. And just kind of die from that. I mean, get it one good spot and that's it for him. There we go. Okay, how far did it put me? Right here. Ah! It's square. Oh, buddy,
Kieran Jindosh.
Yeah, he's probably gonna see me regardless. But, who knows, maybe I can... Oh! Yep.
So, face to face.
Yes, please.
You're done.
Ow. Come on, buddy. There we go. And... there we go. Alright, I am taking this. I'm going to rob you first. Get that. Maybe I was thinking of a different area that had a bunch of stuff in it. I probably was. No, I could have sworn. I might know, I just might be blind like I usually am. Take one of those. You. Anything else in here that I should take? Anything else in here that I can take? The note. Hope not really all that important. More notes. Thingy. Alright, come here, buddy. Yeah, right here. Alright.
Anton Sokolov, once the royal physician and head of the Academy of Natural Philosophy. In your prime, the most sought-after painter in all the Empire. My hero in younger days. Now, my puppet.
If you're going to use this inelegant-looking device against me, get on with it, Jindosh. Though I'm not sure what you hope to accomplish. I must admit to feeling a bit of professional curiosity as to the function of the apparatus.
Patience, friend, patience. The sequence of events is important. You'll come to understand my electroshock machine, but when? Before or after that light leaves your eyes? And where does it go when it disappears? Who will tell me that?
Has anyone ever loved the sound of his own voice as much as you do, Kieran? Perhaps the device could tell us that.
No, sadly, it cannot. But what it can do is take from you the thing you love the most. Your precious intellect. If you won't agree to collaborate on the next clockwork prototype, I'll use the device on that brain of yours, Sokolov.
I refuse. If I'm to be a drooling idiot, at least I won't be bothered by any more of your rambling theory.
Oh, right. That one. I think I gotta wait. Yeah. There's that thing in here. Oh, there it is. Alright. Bunch of free money. We don't really care about anything else. To be honest, I really don't need it. Okay. Let's go with that one. It's gonna take a while. It's definitely gonna take a while, but luckily I went some time on PlayStation. Of course, I went ahead and re-downloaded Share Factory, and if I felt like this part might be a alright, if I feel like this part might be a bit boring, I might just cut all this out. Still moving. Come on.
The electroshock machine should work now.
That was way easier than I expected.
You don't know what you're doing! Anything! I'll give you anything you want! Stop! Don't do this! So much will be lost! An age of advancement!
Too bad it had to come to this, Jindosh.
And if I combine the acid against a copper plate, what does it do?
A part of me almost wished that you could,
I
like,
knew that a moment
I don't know,
ago.
like,
Does anyone know
just
the
like
answer?
blackmail him into not doing what he's doing instead of doing that. Because in my opinion, it's kind of sad doing that to him because he's really smart and you're taking all that away from him. So, you know, I don't know. I just kind of feel bad for the guy.
What's happened? You can't have put me through that machine, but wait, what does it do?
Yeah, it's just kind of sad. Let's see. I need to go all the way down here. I mean, hey, he's still alive, right? You could totally get that. I trust, please don't. I could totally get that intellect back, you know, type of a thing. Just give the guy some time. I want this. That coin right there. All right. On the tiny Jade, I'm having this. Okay. Yep. That's what I get.
Time to collect this bounty!
Ow.
You won't get away!
There's a whale in here, lady. I really hope you don't hit that. She dodged it. She fainted. Out of here. Not for honor. Alright. Okay, let's see. Alright, there's something going on. I am out of arrows because I used them all on the one things. But I do got this.
Assessment chamber reconfiguring. Standing by. Configuration key. Okay, trigger exploration grid.
Does that do anything to you?
Playback for unambiguous enemy. Combat Protocol 8. Etched. Playback for... Okay, shut it down.
God. I hate fighting these things.
Mechanism detached. Magnetic or mechanical. Combat pro... Cooling down.
Oh yeah. I have no idea what those do. I really don't. But I got an achievement for it. You guys probably can't see it. I'm pretty sure they take out the trophies in the video. But I mean, hey, I should also probably go pick up my trap. Let's put down.
Sokolov.
Emily Caldwin, if you're here, things have gone further than I thought. But Kieran Jendosh?
Not dead, but I used his machines on him. His mind is not what it was.
You were an interesting little girl. You've become a fascinating woman.
Oh, right. I probably shouldn't have. That one that will lock me in there. Oops. Happy that didn't go off. Can I pick this back up? Well, has that one been activated? No, it doesn't look like it. I put 2 of these down, right?
Why is this Jindosh
Not
guy
just
even
me
need us?
being
No one comes here.
weird. I could have sworn I put 2 of these down. Yeah, I believe you can only have 3? I have 2. Guess not. Weird. I'm not gonna question it though. Okay. I'm just gonna put you down. You saw nothing. Ow. Ow! You are fast, my good sir. Gonna take that. Alright, now I need to go to the second floor? Yeah. Alright. Gotta keep going, gotta go the weird bridge. I mean, it's cool one. I myself wouldn't trust this. But, I mean, it's still cool though. It takes forever though. There we go. Okay. Alright. Click that. Go downstairs. And guess there's that guy.
For dead body detection. Activate
Eh.
the machine is waiting. Wooden
housing
breached.
Nailed it. Gonna take that, and I'm going. Oh god!
Dead person in field of view.
He's not dead. He's unconscious. Jesus Christ. Man. Really insensitive about that. I mean, I could probably assume why that he would think, but man. Unconscious. Gotta go through more loading and then complete this mission, and then, well, I could probably do some extra looting, because I definitely know I haven't been doing this for very long. Probably. Let's get some extra stuff. I need to be able to continue my adventure, but loading the one thing that nothing can defeat. Speed up the process, but not like bam. Loading done. It takes a while. There we go. Okay. I want to go here. Such a nice place. Naturally really pretty. Okay. So, let's see. How long have I been going for? I've been going for... let's see. I want to say... Well, I might have... Let's see. It's almost been an hour, and I've been on this mission, I think I left at like 38, so it's been another like 30-something minutes, I think. Should I...
Tell me about how good it was under the Duke's father.
You know what? I think I'm just gonna go ahead and finish it. Since... Well... Could only have been 20. Whatever. Make this one of the shorter episodes, get on with the other missions, that type of thing. I got plenty of time. I did not go anywhere. Back on the thing. There we go. Come on. I want to go here. There we go. And then, since I got a decent amount of time tonight, I think I can do about, like, one more episode, I'd say, and then I would have 3 because I already have 1 ready. I got this one, and then I got another one. I'm just gonna go ahead and skip this because it's not really all that hard. Come here, buddy. Eh.
Damn it.
Gotta sneak my way around and just gotta be all stealth-like and such. I did not think that that would happen. That scared me. Okay, they thought about that. Maybe. Maybe they didn't. Well, that's, Didn't think that would spontaneously incinerate me. It should have been incredibly obvious that that would have killed me. But I went there without a second thought, and I died spontaneously. Well.
Malcontents are saying that our bridges are
Oh, right.
We're leaving our cities. But as I look out
Noted.
the windows of the Grand Palace, I know these are
Do
lies.
not step into the wall of light while you have a body in your hands.
It's true that across
It
our
will kill you
capital
spontaneously,
city, abandoned buildings full of blood plots.
even if you've got...
There always will be.
I got it. I'm gonna go back. Hold on. Side. Even if you got another body on your team,
Squeeze out every drop of wine you
just
can.
don't do it.
Down on my toes.
A body? Here? Huh? What?
Help! I don't want to die here.
This is a horrible idea.
Protect me! Someone! Anyone!
Alright. That guy... They're gonna see me. I'm gonna make a run for it. Run for it, run for it, run for it. I mean, you're doing a horrible job. I'm just bunny hopping away and you haven't hit me once.
Come back here.
You can catch up with me too. You could... I'm so sorry, Sokolov. You could just, like, tackle me that would have worked. Yeah, just do it Titan style too. Just ram me with your shoulder as hard as possible.
You did it. How is he?
Yep.
He's frail and wounded, but he'll recover. I didn't think it was possible. You must have a story to tell. I'll hear it back at the ship.
Yes.
Let's go then.
Well. Yep. That sounds about right. That sums up my my thing pretty well. Alright. Move on with that, go back to the place and yeah. Just gotta, but you know, you just gotta wait for it to load first.
The void, but somehow different this time.
You know, if I walked out of my house and I saw this, I would be perfectly fine with it.
Surprised I can pull you into this place? The outsider marked me long ago. I made you flee your precious tower and turned your father into cold stone. How difficult for you. But when I was young, sweet Jessamine and I were close as sisters, sharing a secret. Emperor Kaldwin had another daughter, born in shame to a kitchen maid.
Am I dreaming? If not, how is Delilah doing this?
Yeah, I mean...
I told you. We're older. Perhaps next year.
You said that last year. Jessica is younger than me, and she's a court every day.
Business, well, it's complicated. You'll understand someday.
What did I do? I'll be good. I swear.
Next year, I promise.
Yep. I almost walked right off the edge. There we go. Gotta do a little hop and a skip, and a jump.
During the day, Jessamine and I played games in the tower. But at night, I'd go back to the servants' quarters to cockroaches and thin gruel. Emperor Daddy would visit and tell me if I was good. Next year, I'd be old enough to come to court to be a princess. Then one day, pretty Jessamine broke something worth a fortune, and the spy master caught us. She claimed I did it, and he whipped me in the garden house until I bled. My mother lost her kitchen job, and that night we were out on the streets with no place to sleep.
I didn't forget.
Would you like to tell me what did?
We were just playing.
You're Lady Jessica. What's your name?
It was her. Delilah's life. She broke it.
I'm wondering if that this is just a bunch of lies thrown together. If this if that type of stuff actually happens. Because I'm still not too sure about it.
Mother and I saw the nastiest parts of Dunwall, ending up in debtor's prison. Jessamine died quick on an assassin's blade, but my mother lingered for weeks after a fat guard broke her jaw. They threw me out when she died. I looked up at the lights of Dunwall Tower and swore revenge. Washing bed sheets in a brothel, I painted on the side, until Anton Sokolov took me as a student. That's the polite word for it. I was crafty even before the outsider marked me, and survived the worst the Empire could offer. Now it's your turn.
My mother's sick. She needs help.
Your mother kicked off while you were out begging. He's another bag of bones now, girl.
What? No!
Your sentence is served and you'll be tossed out with the others. You can't stay here anymore.
Yep. That's reality
It's
for you.
hard to know whether my dear old aunt is telling the truth or not.
And I'm in the same boat. And also the fact that I'm also actually on a boat. A nice boat too. It's a pretty big boat.
When I was young, the Loyalist conspiracy that kidnapped me also took Anton Sokolov. They brought him to the pub where I was being held and locked him in a cage meant for dogs. And you know what? Sokolov laughed at them. He taught me lessons and told me funny stories. He seemed immortal. His mind shaped our age. That's changed. The old man I rescued doesn't talk much. He eats what we give him, groans in his sleep, coughs out blood. I thought he'd tell me the secret to defeating Delilah and saving the Empire. But I'm not even sure he knows where he is.
Yeah. He's old, but he's still a lovable guy. He always will be. In my book, anyways.
I'm with you, even in the void. If only I could do more.
Mother? That wasn't a dream, was it?
Am I to blame for Delilah's bitterness?
No. She's the one who orchestrated the coup.
Our decisions have weight. I feel my time drawing to an end soon.
I don't know how you can, like, just start feeling yourself kind of just disappear. Like, I don't know, but... Yeah, I mean,
For a man of his age, Sokolov's making better progress than I would have expected.
Good to see you're still with us. Thank you for helping, Anton.
Sokolov's not the only one making a rapid recovery. I'll be good enough to leave soon. There's a lot to do. Of course, unless the Duke falls, he'll undo my best efforts here.
Then we'll have to make sure Duke Luca Abel doesn't overstay his welcome.
Karnaka's key leaders are flawed, for certain. After all this is settled with the Duke, and the time of the coup has passed, whichever ones are left standing could change things here. Consider that, as you come face to face with the Duke's remaining associates.
I appreciate your thoughts on the matter, Alexandria.
Yep.
Jindosh wanted me to help him with a rather complicated problem. It would have enabled him to make his clockwork soldiers at a fraction of the cost. Clever man.
Not clever enough. What's wrong with people like that?
A restless mind and an empty heart, perhaps. Jindosh would have snuffed me out as soon as he got bored. I appreciate what Emily did for me, freeing me from that place.
I searched for you, Anton. I would have found you.
I knew you'd try, Megan. They kept me going after they gave me to Jindosh.
Either way, you're back now. I'm glad.
Yeah, alright.
Anton, when I brought you back, you could barely speak. But it's been 3 days.
They tortured him. His body is covered with bruises.
Delilah has the throne, and my father is... missing. This is Anton Sokolov, the greatest mind in the Empire.
No, Emily. Megan is right. I can make electricity move from one side of the room to the other, but Delilah is beyond my understanding. When I came to Serkonos, I meant to leave everything behind. But when the assassination started, I couldn't ignore it. By the time Megan and I connected the murders to the Duke, it was too late. The Crown Killer came for me. It kept me alive from my knowledge that I saw things. Jindosh often had a visitor, Brianna Ashworth.
She's the curator of the Royal Conservatory.
Yes, Ashworth is dangerous. As obsessed with the occult as Delilah. Apparently, she's working on a device called the Oraculum.
There's more to her than either of you know.
If Ashworth is one of Delilah's lieutenants, I need to eliminate her. Who knows what this device is capable of, or what she's up to.
Yeah, I mean... I don't know, she can be...
Medicinal supplies are low.
Well, can't really say she can be up to anything because I know what's gonna happen, but still. Just gotta wind up. Just gotta keep her going. Alright, well, anyways, guys, I'm going to actually be ending this episode here. Yeah, I still need to work on my intro. Let's see. Just gonna go with the normal. If you guys enjoyed watching, I appreciate it. And on that note, I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.